Good morning, everyone. So let's just continue with where we ended. So this is Monday open now. You can clearly see that the Monday as the Monday session. The market has opened now. You see, this is market open. Yep, yep. Very excited for this. Couldn't wait for this to show up. So now let's go through the pairs as we planned. Okay. Yeah, so we'll go through the pairs as we planned. Uh, so this is GPAUD. As you can see, okay. So as you can see for GPPAUD, it's the same thing. If you remember what I told you, we need the daily candle closure. And you can see this is the daily candle. So we just need to see the daily candle closure, how it will close today. Then it will determine if we'll enter our sale tomorrow. So for now, can't do anything, but just watch. And interestingly enough, we can see that price has kind of shown that uh, this was the only retest we had. And the reason why I'm not taking this is I just want to see, like I told you, what will happen at this level because price can just simply, uh, price can simply just go up again and shift at that level, then sell. So that's why I want to see how the day will close, then we'll make our judgment from there. But for now, uh, we do nothing, simply do nothing, just watch. And wait for the market to give us the opportunity we need for us to participate in this trade. But right now, it's not yet there. So right now, you just have to wait and see. Okay, so that's the thing that's what we are looking at on our GPPAUD trade. We needed the rejection there or a deeper pullback inside. So let's wait and let's go GPAUD. Aha. You see what I told you guys? That's why I waited. I was still waiting for the That's why I was still waiting. That's why I was still waiting for the daily to show us the confirmation. You see, but it's very important you wait for the daily, especially if it's a Monday session, because you don't know this is a new week. You don't know what happened during the weekend, and market just it might just open with a huge push or anything. But you see what I was telling you, market might do two things. Either market might break below here like I told you, an engulfing candle there, or price might push up. You see? So since price has pushed up, uh, this might even this might even discourage traders to not still look at the pair. No, I'm still interested in this pair, not until the daily breaks above that line. Then I'll no longer be interested in sales. But for now, I just want to see how market will react at this zone. Then I can catch myself. Me, what we have drawn. I just want to see how market will react at this level. Okay? So let's go in the forward time frame. I like to see such things happen because they make me feel nice and make me just they just show me that I know what I'm doing. So you can see what's going on. Price has now given us the retest we needed, which was, if you remember last week I told you I still knew that price might retest this level here. That's why this wasn't even regarded as an entry, because I knew it might retest this level there. You see, And that's what price did. It even broke above. So this would be a very bad stop loss. A very bad stop loss. You see? And I remember telling you guys, that let's say you sold here because I told you since price fails to respect at this level, then it goes back inside with a pullback. Then at this level, it gives you an engulfing candle. Yes, you can sell, but for me, I like to see another break and retest to then sell so that I can be sure that this wasn't just a fake engulfing so that price can push further. So you see what happened? Sometimes it might just break and sometimes it might do this. So you just accept the risk if you want to sell early or you're waiting for the perfect entry. And and this is this is this was even out of session, so there's no way I would have even sold that. But that saved us from this stop loss, this stop out, and this is fun. I like to see such things. So now, what are we going to do? Since we've seen price as fully retested this zone and we are still bearish, what are we going to do? So if you can see, if you can pay attention, there's some sort of head and shoulder that's being formed at this level. You can see. So the easiest thing you can do is just wait for price to break below and give you that sell you need. See? Or, or Or you can wait for price to, I think that's the easiest, that's the safest way you can sell this. Is just wait for price to shift here, then give you that sell. Because at this point now, since we're even at this rejection, you are not sure if price is going to respect any engulfing it will give at this zone for you to sell. The best chance we have is price is waiting for price to just simply break below here and sell. Let me show you this in the 2 hour time frame so you can see why I'm saying it. So you see, even on the 2 hour time frame, that right now market is kind of destructured. Even this candle open is very this Sunday open is very volatile and we wouldn't be in any good position selling from that zone. So the best zone is just simply waiting for price to break below this level. That's why I'm saying that on the 4 hour time frame that let's just wait for price to break below this level. Now you see why I stick to the 4 hour time frame. It's because I know that once price gives me a direction in the 4 hour time frame, it's valid because there's less noise and there's less manipulation. So that's why we wait for price to just break below here, you see, and then we'll see how we'll catch a sale. For now, that's what we have. And most importantly, we won't be doing anything today because, like I told you, I'm waiting for a Monday candle closure confirmation. If price closes bullish like this on the daily time frame, even Tuesday, I'll be waiting for price to close with the engulfing, then I'll sell. You see, if that's what will happen. But for now, this is how market has opened and euros, USDC, chill. Yeah. Uh, you see, this is the same thing I was telling you yesterday that you have to be open to possibilities because the market won't always do what you plan to. But you have to know only your sweet spots and execute in those spots so that even if the day's price doesn't give you what you wanted, you know how to still adapt and take advantage of it. You see, so you can see price gave us an engulfing here, and this price was ready to sell, right? Yeah, it was ready to sell. If you remember, we're just waiting for a push, a retest at that zone there, and then price ended up doing this. This market is still very much bearish and it's still a very clean trade. So now, let's go to the forward time frame so you can clearly see what's going on here. So if you remember very well, yesterday, on my previous post, I told you price might either break above like that, or price might just open with a deep drop, or price might give us what we need, a nice retest and a nice engulfing so we can sell. You see, we had three options, but price didn't do this and or that, and price ended up having this push to the upside. And remember, I told you when we have the push to the upside, our only interest of selling stays the same. We wait as long as the 4 hour is still bearish at this level here. We just simply wait for price to come back outside this zone. And in this case, we've uh, we've made a new high. Let me first do this. I want just to don't confuse myself and you guys. Just do this. If I can see. Okay, price made it high. Tested. Okay, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. So you can see price has made a new high, which was this level. I almost confused myself. Yeah, so once price made this new high, we were waiting for a retest at this level, right? Yeah, then we sell. But price ended up breaking inside. You see, even above this OG level. So it's just simple. We just wait for price to come back outside there and give us the retest, and then we sell. And I remember telling you that this way our stop loss even changes when we sell from this level. Instead of dragging it all the way up there, it will just be above this, that is these two candles right there. Then our take profit will be there. And we can just maybe increase this for safety if you want, maybe extra 4 or 3 pips there, you see. And so you see, so it's still the same thing. And the reason why we still wait for price to break below this OG level and retest is because price might simply do this. It might give you an engulfing within this level and then breaks above. So once price breaks outside of this OG level, it has shown me we are now selling. Remember, I always tell you we sell at the near OG level and below the OG level, which is at least outside here or even right before it breaks below, so that we are safe of the trade. So you see, for now, I can do nothing but just wait for this to happen. And you see, this is why I told you guys about the outcome, so you can open your mind to any outcome and just adapt and use your skill to still remain active in every price change. You see, so because let's say if since price has retested deep outside, uh, I should neglect the trade. No. Yeah, so in some cases you can see that price can simply engulf all the way down to this level. See, just from here it can engulf and break outside. Uh, can we take this trade or not? Let me ask you that question. If price was to just straightly engulf from this level, engulf and price either breaks at this level or not. We still don't take the trade because we still want the price to uh we still want the price to we still want the price to retest this level and give us the engulfing to then buy. Okay? Yeah. Only if the price engulfs and closes below this lower low, which is here, then we can sell from this zone. You see? Because now it's just shown we are the retest and deeper pullback, but still price broke outside and retested, making a new lower low. But still the safest way, that's just if you want to rush the entry. The safest way is just wait for a nice retest at that level. And it usually retest that level, then you catch your sell. And so that's what we have for now. If we don't get that, then we simply do nothing in this pair. Then we have USD CAD. Interestingly, the 4 hours done what I was telling you yesterday. Price is making lower lows, lower highs, higher lows, higher highs. Sorry, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. We expect the higher low to make a new higher high. You see, so for now, the only time I'll be interested in this pair if once we see a daily closure above this line, then we'll jump to the 4 hour time frame. But for now, I'm still doing nothing. Yeah, still just waiting for a bit more confirmation in the daily time frame. Yeah, then we'll catch ourselves, our buy. Then NZD card, you can see that price is now retesting to this level where we were expecting our sell, our buy, sorry. You can see price has started rejecting the level and we are on our way to retest this. And the good part of this trade is when price breaks below here, we'll be bearish in the 4 hour time frame. So keep on making lower lows, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. And then once we shift, you see, that's the good part. Once we shift and it retests and give me that entry engulfing candle, I'll now know that this level has been respected. You see, just do this. Because price might even reject from here. But once we shift, I'll now know that price has respected this level, and if price moves from this zone and goes below, then it just means I was wrong about the direction. You see, so that's the good part of this trade is once price reaches this level and retests and gives me that retest at this level and engulfing, so that when I buy, I know that if price breaks below this, I'm exactly wrong about the whole move. So for now, I'm just waiting for that to happen. Then we'll see how price will move in that direction. Yeah. So what else do we have? We have lastly AUD cut, and I'm also just waiting for price to come back at this level. You can see price is now giving us that form of retracement. The daily is on its way to this level. So for now, we just wait and I'll update you guys later at the 12 p.m. That is London session, 10 a.m. market. 10 a.m. This is 10 a.m. This is London. This is now. So let us go through what's going on. Firstly, I have AUD, GPAD, UOT for my break below this zone. The daily and the give me the signal I need the next prices. I can see what I was telling yesterday. I can see what price right now the the price might be cut that rate. Then if this happens, this might be during the whole the menu session. Then tomorrow we just will get it. If not here, because the thing is, uh, I'm not selling because if you remember, I told you we don't sell when I but the thing is here where is the OG11 price has reacted at my OG11 and this is just me trying to find the tempo and in seeing the daily time frame. We have retested the OG level. You can see that this replacement of the OG level we have. And because this can be done, can be given this range if you want, because it's just a range. It can be from here, starting from that week to this level. This is all the range you can use to sell. But for me, I just made it simple and targeted the levels that might make sense for me. And but I really doubt if can even have a sale at this level. I really I hope and I expect price interest back on this. So here, too much potential price time. But the daily time frame, yeah, in the outfit is right there. And so just up here, especially now. Yeah, so we still have time. And we can see that the daily is reacting the level at the level. Uh, so this will be very interesting to us more. That's when we will know the direction because Monday Friday I usually use that's when market open. And then we have GPP, your GPP can see the same thing I'm telling you. I need to see how the day will close. That's all. If the day will close with this uh, candle, then still tomorrow I'm waiting for a daily to close like without a red candle like that. Then I will take my sale. I can't get that. Then you avoid the loss of business by why am I why do I now wait for this to price market then that's the balance price at the order level. If the way the markets are now moving then stock we can just have to adapt how to keep your strategy but I usually what would happen is once price just reaches this level, I'll be looking for myself in the part-time sector. But the price now really that they have to be information on both for daily and weekly, within those time frames to make sense. So that's why we just update, we just adapt, just adapt. Yeah, yeah, this price structure, as you can see. So I also want the daily to just have this level for me this day or tomorrow. Then I'll be fine with the sale. But now if my fees is still if the PHF framework was still that's the same thing I drew for you guys yesterday. And that's what I've done. The final price give you the red candle. So now price might give you another green for engulfing candle. They are for engulfing candle. Then the next candle might give you a break. I start going down, but I don't know if the price breaks below this level. And my friends would be very, very below this trade. The level of possibility here, we can use the card. You can see first thing what I like to see. The 4 hours voltage now. It's fine. So I now know that even if the daily engulfing above this level, I'll be waiting now for 4 hours to what? Let me show you. I think let me explain that one. Let me explain this one again so I can spend more time on it. So same with now NZD card, like I told you, I'm still waiting for the retest and test level, then you can buy. AUD card, still waiting for the retest and test level, then you can buy. Um, okay. So I told you that once price will be retesting that level, this also will go bullish or bearish, meaning when price is in this zone, I have to wait for price to shift, then we can buy. See, yeah, so these two need the test, need the retest, then again I shift to buy. Then the last one that we are buying is USD card. So this pair is very much plain and okay for us. So first, let me start with the daily time frame. If you can see on the daily time frame, what I need is simply that shift right there. We just need that daily candle to close above that structure point. If it closes above that price level, then you know that the daily is now bullish, right? Yeah, and I expected this rejection a bit because it makes more sense if price can reach this level and reject a bit, then later on breaks the level. So even on the daily time frame, when I enter myself, my stop loss is a bit in line with my daily time frame. Because if you take a daily trade, your stop loss right now, if you look to buy at this level, your stop loss should be right below here. That's if you've entered your buy saying USD card, and you should be okay with any move that's that's going on within this level because you've entered your daily trade at this point right there. But for me, my duty is I try to minimize this. I try to minimize this and increase this as well. So in this case, my take profit is at this level. I can buy this and then benefit with the market. But for this to happen, I need again, I need a daily, how can I say, I need, how can I explain this to you guys? I need, I need the daily to make some sort of structure or a resistance or price willing to break above here. That if so I'm saying I need price to make some sort of resistance at this level. Why? So that when I enter my stop loss might be controlled by this push that will be below here. See? So that will be below here. Uh, example. Yeah, let me give you an example. Even though this trade stopped me out, right? Yeah, even though this trade stopped me out. Um, but what I'm saying is when if you see if you see you're waiting for this break, which is right there, let's just assume this is where you're waiting for a break. You want the one price to give you some sort of let's just assume it's this. One price to give you some sort of rejection and then gives you that kind of push. So that even when you enter on a 4-hour time frame, it's once price retest, your stop loss will make more sense of being below this level or that level. But you see that even once the daily comes back at this level, this resistance that's here is no longer valid. Okay, so if there wasn't this resistance, if I enter a buy at this level, if I enter, let's say I enter a buy at this level, I use my daily, I use the daily time frame as my based off this, my stop loss should be around here, and I should be okay with price moving around this level. You see, but as we are entering based off the 4 hour, and we are not position traders, we are just swing traders. So swing traders tend to hold more longer than us. So you try to wait for at least price to give you that form of resistance so that if you are entering a stop loss, it makes a big sense. You get uh, same with this level. You can see once price when price was dropping, price didn't just continue dropping, it gave you some sort of resistance here. So that once it breaks, when you enter your sell there, you know that you know when to put your stop. Because if you didn't see any green candle and prices kept going, making lows without any form of resistance, your stop loss should be right there, and you should be okay when price is back at that level. You see, but when you put your stop here, meaning you know that price at the resistance of this retest at that level, and price put further. So it's showing me there is only one direction where price will go, which is the downside. So even the same. The same thing applies to this level here. I'm okay with this rejection. I would even want price to have a daily closure below right around there, then Tuesday to have that final break because that that is even safer with me. Okay? Yeah. Then there will be some sort of structure. You can see how the daily is planning to shift. You can see there will be some sort of structure. Right? We, we see which one. This one. So if you enter if let's say you enter your entry, place your entry after this shift, and you place your entry right around this shift, your stop loss has to be, when you enter a trade, you have to be confident enough that you'll be fine even when prices around this zone. You see, but when you enter here, you can see that the zone is a bit smaller. See, it's still it's understandable even though it's a daily time frame, but you know that you can even if you want you can drag your stop loss right on top of this, right below this level, and you'll be fine compared to the way we compared to this gap we are seeing here. You can see this long gap. This, yeah. That's why I'm saying I would even prefer to see that rejection continue. Uh, but at the end of the day, price will do what it does, just adapt. It doesn't see how to go about it. And that's where now you get to pick the asset of trade you pick that, because sometimes you find all these will give you an entry, but you won't just like the way the entry is looking and it won't make sense to you. So you won't take the swing just because you like the player or it has shown you the entry. See, because all these might give you the perfect entry, might give you the sell opportunity, might give you the sell opportunity, buy opportunity, but it doesn't mean all of them might go your way. Some might and some won't, but how do you pick the perfect trade? And so that even if it doesn't go your way, you'll be comfortable with the loss. That's where these small little things are very important. And that's why I know that one phrase, if I can give me a rejection like this and push further, it's even way better even on the 4 hour time frame, because you can see at least on the 4 hour time frame, my stop loss as well will reduce. Since since I'm waiting for price to waiting for price to break around this what the percent is price made a new low, higher low, and a high, and a new higher low, and a high, and a block below. So now we are bearish. In the 4 hour, we are bearish. So even once price will break above here, we'll only be bullish on the 4 hour time frame when price breaks above this level. Yeah. So if so once price now breaks above this level, at this level and closes anywhere around this point from here to there, you will now know the daily is bullish one. Second, if it breaks above this level as well, which is on Monday today, uh, then we know the 4 hour is also bullish, meaning just wait for the retest at this zone and the engulfing for the entry signal. We will see, then we can enter our sale, our loan at that level. See? And instead of putting our stop right below this level, you see our stop has been reduced only at this stage, at this price level. But price was to if price was to break, if price was to go below, price was to sell from our entry point below this one, we'll be okay with it because we've seen the 4 hour go bearish in around about that entry. See, and rather than us having an entry where we could drag our stop loss all the way down there, it's now been just like that waiting for corner until that for you when you're valuing the trade. You can see the goodness of that point and then now you can save yourself from a lot of losses that you can see here. So once price breaks above this level and we test and the daily closes bullish, because the day will close bullish, you see, and even once it tests here and engulfs at this level, the daily will be bullish because that's broken above this daily structure point. And once it breaks above this daily structure point, my focus is not just on the 4 hour time frame. And you can see in the 4 hour time frame, just explaining this again, that it has been bullish, can see, has been bullish, and it went bearish by breaking below this previous high low, it's bearish. So whatever I can do here, I'm fine with with it. Then the moment it breaks above this higher, lower high, then I'll just simply wait for my shift, for my retest, my engulfing retest, and then my entry then buy. But sometimes you can find that I might not buy at this point position. I might buy once price retest back at this same days. So after point then, say of course what you can see, what you can find is price might price might give me another this price might give me another pullback, then makes a new lower low right around this level. You see, right around this level. Then it gives me a shift because that's broken above that's broken above this zone right there. And once it breaks above this zone, I'll go for my retest at this zone. Then by play it safe and just wait for this main structure point there. But here the stop loss remains the same and it keeps on reducing. If you can see, it will keep on reducing. Till of this point now, your stop loss will get this because you had a shift at this around this zone here. That's the goodness. So that's it. So I just need the break at this one and the retest then you can buy and join the trade. So the USD, this is the pair I removed from my watch list. We can see price is trying to test this level where I'm at my interest. So you look at as well, price is still retested back where the USD price is retested. It's just playing around this daily body level right there, you can see. And so that's why I didn't avoid getting straight forward. I didn't want price to look at this because even price buying from that zone is fine because price has made a new high. So it just needs the retest there to then buy more. So if it doesn't retest back at this zone, it that's just okay. And price can do that, they need to just price. The other one is if you use the date while I was waiting for my buys. I'm waiting for my buys there. I want to see how the week will go. The other one is Euro USD. I want the date to go bullish so that my way goes. So, I- yeah, so that's what we have. And for those who are interested in gold, you can see the area has gone bullish now. So definitely retest at this level on the daily time frame and then catch up by they see like I'm from in almost all these pairs. You can see the power was bullish when the daily shifted. You see, they were price making highs, low highs, market structure, and it shifts, it went bearish. So now we are very much bearish from being bullish in the power time. So meaning I expect price to make keep on making higher lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. And once it's at this OG level, I expect the shift. I want the power attention to go bullish and retest, then I can buy. And once it gives me that buy, then I think the position Yeah. And I also tried it on Bitcoin, which my take profit like yesterday. It guys was I don't get it. And they just go for you see, it doesn't fit my take profit. I really don't take any of them. The same with this one. The same thing I'm explaining to you guys. Once price retests back at this OG level, you see, it retests back at this OG level, and it gives me that income. Yeah, that's what I like. It gives me that. And again, this new retest is just another way to buy more. If price retest back at this level here, you can still even buy, you can still enter if you had no entry, but then the perfect time for you to test the entry prices at that level. So test prices at this level, before I can close at this level, then gives you an option, the same interest rate can be price is more than what we have. I'm not sure USD so small. Welcome back, guys. So let's just continue with where we ended. So as you can see, this is our USD. What really happened here? Don't know where that push came from, but yeah. So you can see price again has failed to break below this zone, like we've been waiting for. So uh, since price has failed to break below this level, there's nothing we can do for now. Just have to hope it breaks below today, or else we might not do anything tomorrow. You see, but I like how the daily has respected this zone here. You can see, this is a very nice indication of price to drop. with with Euro GBP. You can see I'm still waiting for that engulfing, and price still is very much bullish. You can see prices just playing around this zone. And for now, you still can't do anything. But wait, I don't know. Let me first see. Was there news today or something? Because there's no, there's no news or some or anything. But price just seem to have pushed. Yeah. So anyway, we're still waiting for that retest until price can give us that break below. Then we'll be very much interested in selling this pair. Mm, Wow, this is USDCHF. Uh, can remember what I told you that we only sell once price breaks below and retest, and that's what price is doing right now. You can see we're having that deep retest. For me, what I would want is I would even want price to even have another slight push to the upside, then retest again so I can sell. Still the same analogy. I just want to sell once price is below here so that again I can reduce my stop loss. You see? So for now, I've reduced my stop loss. Instead of being all the way up there, it's now just somewhere here. You see? And that's the goodness of this type of strategy. You reduce a lot of noise. So you can also see what's going on here. Once we enter once we enter at this level, then we can come up from this daily OG level right there. Um, because that's the level that makes the most sense. Yeah, so even this one, you know what would be very much better if this daily would close bullish back at this zone here. If it would close bullish back at that level, just remove this. If it would just close bullish back at this level, so I choose they can give me the bearish candle I need. But anyway, still it's the same thing. Our only interest is selling once we are below this zone here. And if price do that, then we can actually sell. We can then sell. So for now, you can see this is the only pair that's on our way, trying to give us what we want. The rest are still in their they're still in their they're still in their pods, you know. We're still trying to bake them. Uh yeah. So this one I want to see how the day, and if the day can close with this engulfing candle, then this will be fine. So but on tomorrow I'll just wait for a break and retest of this level, then I'll sell. Mhm. Then this is Euro GBP. This is NZD card. Still wanted retest at that level. The price is not giving us that yet. This is AUD card. Still need that retest at this level. The price isn't giving us that yet. And last here, this is AUD USD card. Still waiting for price to go bullish at this level. Still price hasn't given us anything yet from this one also. Then let's just go through these other pairs I didn't really pick last week so you can learn one or few things. So you can see this is AUD USD. This is the one I said I would only buy once price came back at this zone. And I saw based on the retest at this level, price didn't. I knew it would be very hard for price to come back at this level because the daily structure wouldn't make sense. And that's what price is kind of doing right now. Just had a brief retracement there, then price spiked up. So once price spiked up, what we expect is a continuation of prices going up. And the reason why I also didn't like this is the way the weekly was looking, you see. Uh, I like buying when price is at this level. When price is at this level. I like buying when price is at this level, not when it's just having this pullback. It's also nice, but at least this pullback should be at an OG level where I've seen price has resisted previously compared to this one. And it was also a very stable level. As you can see, price has rejected and is continuing its buy zone, but sometimes it rarely comes back. Because the only actual pullback I get is once price the immediate break of the structure, and then we have this pullback. That's when you can catch your buy. If you don't get the pullback, then what you should wait for is the retest. So this price here, even though it looks far gone, there's a very high chance it will one day come back at this level and then continue buying. It will. Let's even do this just to so you can see once this happen, or else it should make a new higher low, then break so it can retest that previous um, resistance to then buy up further. But for now, this wasn't cleaner compared to AUD card. You can see I'm buying AUD card because price is coming back at this OG level. Price just broke this OG level, and it might have a pullback at this zone to continue buying. So that's why I picked that one. Then this is Eurocard. This is the other one I would have picked also, but we didn't because just had too many card pairs on our radar. But if you can see the 4 hour time frame, the the 4 hour time frame is bullish, and I'm still waiting for price to come back here. And for now, there's still nothing. So we simply do nothing at all. And if you can see, price is now at this level. This is also an OG level. So we can expect this kind of reaction, yes, where price gives us that type of reaction, then it pushes further up. So I expect that retracement, then price can push further up. Yeah, or either it might continue going up any direction it seems is, but we just do whatever it will give us. But the best place I would buy at right now is if price retests this zone here. Because price didn't even break above this other OG level. Uh then we have GBP AUD. Oh, this almost gave us the retest we're looking for. So let me put this in the 4 hour time frame so you can see why I didn't pick this. Like I told you guys, if this trade was to come back at this zone here, this is my OG level. Price is likely to go bearish, one, on the 4 hour time frame. Two, price is also likely to go bearish on the daily time frame because the daily time frame higher low is this one. And once the daily goes bearish, then this trade is gone because I want to make sure it's also bullish. So that's why I was saying I can't pick this trade because the chances of it respecting the whole time frames are slim when price is at its retest zone. And the fact that you can see this is also an OG level, the daily OG level, and price broke above. So there was a high chance it just needed that retest to continue going up, especially with this kind of rejection price had below here. So then you can see what price did. It shifted, made the new high there. We tested this OG level, failed to give us a new level, new entry, retested, then gave us this engulfing. So I don't know if people have entered, but I can't really participate in this trade again at that point, especially at this level, because the weekly is not just making sense to me. You can see since last year, June, there's only, I only have weak rejection, no body candle closure to justify this buy. So the only place that makes sense for my buys, uh, yeah, it's either this level here or that level there. And you can clearly see we missed it. It was supposed to be this zone. Yeah, one, two, three, four. This is the weekly level where I was supposed to have my buys ready. That needed to be a level as well. And this also needed to be a level as well. So I see that might be the mistake I made was when drawing these OJ levels. But that's fine because we didn't really even pick it. We didn't even really pick it because if we picked it, you see why I say the weekly time frame is very important because that's where you get your analysis and you get your entry positions from. So now you see when price was going to retest this level, if I was buying at the no go area zone, you see. So because if you see clearly the weekly OG level is at these zones. We had the rejection there, we had the rejection there, we had the rejection, we had the rejection, and this is price reaction zone. You see, so in this case, that's the price. That's where we should put our OG level. And on the daily time frame as well, you can also see prices having a rejection, a rejection, a rejection, and a rejection. So this means mm, let's try to analyze this. So if one can just slightly bring it at this point here, yeah, if I want, but yeah, just to make this level make sense for us. And yeah, I think this is how it was supposed to be drawn, and I was supposed to add another one here because this is also a daily OG level where price respected here. Yeah, this is another mistake I made. Okay. Yeah, so but it's okay. We've learned from it. And since we've learned from it, That's what matters. And you can see once daily price came at this zone, you can see price rejected, and this is the 4 hour time frame. You can see as well price has retested this level. So making everything make sense. Yeah, so uh if you can see based on what based on the update we've made, this is where I was supposed to buy from, the weekly time frame. Yeah, which is fine. But still you can see that even though price came back at this level, it gave us no engulfing candle. There's no any clean entry. You see, so we can just let it go for now, and we'll catch more trades once price is stable. But for now, GBP USD has abandoned us. Yeah, can catch maybe another trade at this level next week, depending on how price will react. Yeah, so there's still enough time. And then USD JPY, I still need this break and daily break. Then I can buy Euro USD. I need this break. Yeah, I need the daily to go bullish just for today. Then I can I can wait for it to form some sort of structure so that next week it might give me this week it might give me a potential shift so it can go bearish and I'll be ready to sell. The only reason I didn't put this is I knew we are still bearish quite right, but I didn't like the way the weekly closed. You can see this was a strong engulfing candle. So what I would also want in this same way is price to have a strong engulfing bearish candle to just show me that we are we are very much bearish, even though the previous week was in control. The bull market was the buyers were in control. So the same way we had this retest is this we had this retest the same way we need this engulfing candle right there. You see? Uh so that's what I need. So for now, we just have to wait and see how the weekly reacts at this level. If it goes above, still I'm looking for buys, not until price breaks above this level. Then we'll start looking for buys. But as for now, I'm still waiting for sales. I just need price to react at this level. Same as the way it did here. You can see at some point it closed with a very strong bullish. Uh, oh no, here, yeah, it reacted. It closed with a very strong bullish candle, but the other week it had that rejection, then sold off. So that's the same thing I'm hoping price will do this week. Then can say then AUD NZD. This is one of the cleanest and uh, this pair always runs smooth once it gives me my my entry signal. So you can see this pair just wants to come back at this level. Once it's at this zone here and or it's rejected at this zone here, you'll see it will just simply smoothly go up. Or once this weekly candle closes above this line there, you see it will simply just start going smoothly up. So for now, what I have is the weekly is bullish, but the only bad part is the daily is bearish. So we have a lot of waiting to do. You can see the daily is bearish. You can see price has been bullish, making let me start from here. Price has been bullish, making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, um, higher lows, higher market structure, higher low, high high, higher low, higher high, lower low. So you can see from here, then we have lower low, and now we are bearish. So I need price to continue dropping, makes another lower low, then it just reacts at this OG level, then gives me that daily to go bullish, then I'll be interested in buying. But for now, I can just watch it from afar. This is a GP card. You know, this is the pair that made me pick Eurocard last week because I was expecting price to break below this level. Once price made this once price made the closure around this level here on Friday. So instead of me waiting for, because I knew I have to wait for the daily to just have a break below this zone, then I'll be confident in my sales. Because GPP card usually is always in the same direction with Eurocard. Then I anticipated thinking price might break on a Monday, then it didn't break. Because the weekly is already bearish, you can see, regardless of this noise. Regardless of this all noise, I'm still looking for sales, not until price closes above this level. And it's at this new OG level right there, if you can see. So we'll see how price reacts at that level. But still, I can't do anything because I have to wait for the daily to go bearish, and the daily will only go bearish once we've broken below this zone here. You see, uh, so that's it for now. But and unless if price breaks further up there, because the only way I'll have a new high is if price maybe does something like this, then pushes further up, making a new high and a new high low. Then I can anticipate for I can wait for that shift to then sell. If that can't happen, then this pair might go bullish on the weekly time frame. But the only legit way I have of selling for now is once price is below this level. But you can see we've broken above this OG level, so we can try to see how price will react at this zone this week. Then we'll make the final judgment by Friday. Yeah, so you can see that's what we have for now. Then we have Euro CHF for this pair. I just I just need price to come back at this level because this is where it makes the most sense for me to sell at. But for now, I can't sell at this level because there's just a lot of. Let me do this. You can see too much noise around this pair at this level. So the only way I can even sell this, since it's even made new high highs and high lows, this level is invalid. I just need price to retrace back at this zone here. Then we can see if we can sell or buy. Yeah, because for now, this price is just made. it's just and price is about to go bullish soon. If the daily can just have that closure above this level, then price will be bullish. So once price is bullish, then there's no need of me looking for sales at this level. I have to wait for price to come back at this OG level, then wait for the shift in the daily time frame. Then again, we'll look for our potential sales. So that's the jug. That's the way we are going about these levels. You can see, yeah, so you can see. And lastly, I have Euro AUD Don't know why it didn't break here. It has been rejected from my OG level on the daily time frame. But if I put on the forward time frame, you can see we've had a clear and a clean retest, which is fine. But I still have to wait for forward to go bullish and the daily to go bullish as well, because you can see the daily is bearish. So this will happen once price breaks above there. Even though we'll be buying at the all-time high, which I don't really like. I was hoping if price can retrace, retest back here, while it's bearish on the daily time frame, then can have that shift. But we'll see what the market will do. But so if this price can break above, uh, I might just then it stays there. Chance then AUDJPY has done the same. So my USDJPY has done the same. So I might pick USDJPY because at least USDJPY I won't be buying at the all-time high compared to this pair. I can see this makes no sense for me buying when price is there. I see. If price can make a high up to that level, then I have to wait for price to give me a retest at this zone here. You see? Then I can place a buy. But in any other case, my my position, my hands are tight on this trade. But we'll see. Then NZD USD, I still need my break of the break below this level. The The forward time frame is bearish, which is fine. The weekly is bearish as well, but the daily is very much bullish. So I need my daily to shift. Then we'll come back to this trade, this pair. NAS 100, very much bullish. US 30, this pair I'll sell it if it can break below here. Because the weekly has been bearish and the daily is the only thing that's bullish in the 4 hours. So we wait for the daily to have that shift. If it can't have that shift, then not interested. US 30 still bullish. US oil. Oh, that retest. Yeah, I remember I was telling you price needs to retest back at this level, then we can buy more, right? So you can see price is now retesting. So once price closes here with a nice bearish engulfing candle, we just have to wait for a 4 hour bullish engulfing candle. Then we can rebuy, we can add more buys if you like stacking. Well, that can be your first entry. It's still the same. Uh, Let me just do this. So that's what we are trying to do right now. We're just waiting for price to come back here, then we can resell. Bitcoin, still price hasn't broken above this our take profit. But for the major sales will be at this zone here. I hope it just sells. And then USD, ZAR USD, it seems to not. This pair doesn't want to retest, huh? So I don't know what really happened with this candle push because this price was on its way to retest this level, but I don't know how it just simply, when did this start? This is the 1 hour time frame. This has been massive. It just opened with great momentum. Uh, there must be some geopolitical news, I'm sure. But anyway, we still have, oh, we have 18 hours, 18 more minutes for forward to close. I just hope it doesn't go bullish. If it goes bullish, then we have a long way to go, guys. You have to wait for the shift once price is back here. But I'm still catching no buys, but just observing the market. Back then, if this was to happen, I would have been already in this trade right here, thinking this pair might sell, and I would have been stopped out. So this is another reason why we wait for retests. Was once price retests and rejects at this level, it gives you further confirmation that you might not have a nice fake out bearish engulfing, bearish candle and a straight push to your stop loss right uh above there. As let's say you entered your sale right at that level and you put your stop loss right above there without even waiting for a retest. You see what happens. Price might sometimes it might drop, but sometimes most of the time to come back in this zone until it gives you a good retest and a rejection. So that's what you get when you're not patient in the market. And so you see this might even reach our stop loss right just before our eyes, which is at this level. You see, because this is almost how many pips from your stop loss? This is almost your stop loss. You can see, yeah, but if you don't get stopped out there, then you're a very one lucky person. But yeah, so I'll update you guys on my USD CHF pair. Mm, on my GBP AUD pair and all these pairs in the next uh candles, which is around 8 p.m. But for now, this is New York session. We just opened, so that's it for now. So after clear analysis, you guys can see that let me just do this. I think I made a mistake. You can simply let's do this. Okay, anyway, let's just go with it. We've already started our sharing. So I've been analyzing these pairs for the past 50 minutes, and just the update, you can see that price for USD CHF, this is when we're having the break. We might have the break, then we'll simply wait for the retest at that level to then sell. And then USD card, I'm still waiting for my break above this level and then can buy. Euro GBP, interestingly, we got the sale, we got the break we are looking for, but still it's not yet over. I still want to see how the daily will close. And if the daily can have this engulfing, this is very nice. We'll still wait for price to jump back at this zone and give us proper structure for us to sell. Cause even if price uh even if price retests back at this level, it doesn't mean it might sell immediately. It can even retrace all the way up to this level, then sell. Because the move is already known it's bearish. So as long as it's within this lower high, price can even come back at this level, reject back at this level, reject. But my OG level is within this zone. So I have to know when to sell and how I'll sell it. So for now, the goal is to wait for this price to retrace back in this zone. And if it reaches this level and breaks below, I'll be no longer interested. I will not buy from this level or any other level as long as it doesn't come back to my OG level. That trade will be considered missed until next week. So the other one is GPAUD. Unfortunately, we didn't get the break, so we might hope for Tuesday to give us that break we need. And like I told you, I can still sell. My sales are within this level. So even if it's at this level, even if it's at this OG level, price has every right to retrace all the way back to this zone and still sell. You see? So the question is, the only goal there is being patient and waiting for the perfect time you sell. Because as of now, I still won't be. I've put the daily engulfing, the daily to engulf. So at once price engulfs this zone, I'll be very much confident that price is now bearish because if it engulfs, it makes a new lower low. And if it makes a new lower low, meaning breaks above this, once price breaks above this level, then price will be bullish. You see? So that's why I need this engulfing so that once price closes above this level, my new lower high will be this same engulfing highest point, and my new lower low will be this same engulfing lowest point, meaning once price breaks above this zone, I was wrong about the move. But if it closes below this level, I'll be confident enough that price should continue pushing below because we hit the new lower low in the bearish time frame. So for now, in the daily time frame. So for now, I just need price to give me the engulfing, then we'll consider this trade and ready to sell. But for now, nothing. Uh, then I have NZD card. I'm still waiting for my retest at this level, and price seems not to give us that, so we do nothing. And it has reached this level. It started off nicely in the morning. I thought we might have the push, and AUD card still no retest at this level. So we just wait, and if this doesn't happen, we focus on these three. If these three doesn't work out, focus on these two. If all these, we focus on one. That's why you pick majority, these six or five, so that you can just shift on whichever makes the most valuable sense to you. So as of now, we see USD CHF is almost ready and Euro GBP is almost ready. USD CAD is almost ready. We just need tomorrow's Tuesday candle to engulf this level. Then we'll be very much certain of the buys. And if you remember in the morning, I was telling you I would want the price to give me another sort of structure here. So that once it breaks, I know there's the chances of price coming back to this zone are slim. And you can see what price is doing. It's giving me an extra structure here. So this daily might even close bearish. Then tomorrow we might have the bullish candle. And if not on Wednesday, but at least it's giving us this structure we needed. And you get to know this by spending enough time on the markets because you see these things repeat themselves. So even this one, I told you, once the price just engulfs this candle, then I'll see that, okay, there is much potential in selling, and we'll now consider looking for selling opportunities once price retests back at this zone. This can be a pullback, this can be a daily retest, anything. But for now, we just wait for price to reach this level. Then we decide from there what will happen next. Yeah, so that's what we have for now. And why do I keep saying for now? But I'll update you around 10 p.m. Then we can close the chats. But for now, this again, I just said for now. But right now, this is 1 p.m., almost 2 p.m. in the New York session. Yeah, so that's it. I almost said for now. That's it, and I'll update you later. Uh, Welcome back, guys. So let's just go through what the market has done. And as you can see, for now, uh, price. No, no, no. As you can see right now, price, this is Euro GBP. Remember, I was telling you, I still need price to retest back at this level. And you can see what's going on right now. So price in this 4 hour time frame, there's a very high chance it might just close like this. And let's see how the daily. So you see the daily is reacting. So we just hope the daily uh, closes with an engulfing. Yeah, not the Dodge candle, but we're still, this is just Monday, so we're still in this trade. And remember, I told you that once price is at this level, I won't be selling instantly. I'll be waiting for structure. So you can see that price has started making structure here. You see, I can't really sell here, even if the next candle was to engulf this, you see that price would be, let me show you. What is this thing? Uh, do this. Okay, so you can clearly see that this retest we're having, so there's a higher chance that price might just close with this engulfing because right now the market is about to close in the next 1 hour, um 48 minutes. 47 minutes now. So you can see if this price was to close there, even if it was to engulf the next candle was to engulf, I can't really sell because my entry would be there and my stop would be around here, and this is not making sense. So this is why I'm telling you that even if price comes at this level, we'll have a lot of structure going on before we can even jump into our sale. So we'll see how tomorrow price might um, present itself. So you can see price can either continue making this push and even break below, or yeah, even just break above this level, or price may reject from this zone and just it can give us another engulfing candle, or price might give us some structure, then we can sell. So anything we just adapt based on what the market will give us. But I like this push because this is a sign I might get some sort of structure here before I can get the final sale. Let me let me show you in the one hour so you know what's going on. So you see what's going on in the 1 hour time frame. Price is now testing this level. And if you can see, if you can pay closer attention, where price is supposed to test according to the weekly, the 1 hour break should be this zone here. It should touch this level as well. Because this was the previous, this was where price had this is where price is most likely to retest before breaking below. Yes, quite right, even this level here, but this is where we got the final push that changed this bullish movement into a bearish movement. So uh for now, this is all valid, all this. So that's why I'm saying wait for market structure. You will see by the time I'll be saying let's enter, if this will be the trade, I'll switch to the 1 hour so you can see why I stick to the 4 hour time frame. And then we have Euro USD CHF. You can see price has failed to break below, and just what I was telling you in the previous video, I was telling you, I still expect even price to have another bullish candle. Then it might break below tomorrow. And right now you can see we're having that push. So the only key level is waiting for break and retest there. Then we can sell and then we have USD card. This is a nice indication. This is a nice engulfing candle that we might have. So it's a sign tomorrow we might get that engulfing we are looking for in the daily time frame. Yeah, and then this is GBP AUD. You can see that price is rejecting this zone. You see, so I was telling you this might be a head and shoulder pattern, but still we wait and see how to close. If price ends up closing, breaking below this level and engulfing, then this will be a very nice sell because the daily will also engulf this level there. So we still just uh we still just have to be patient for now and observe how price moves. And these others can see still waiting for that retest, and same with this one, still waiting for that retest. And this is gold. You can see I still need my retest at that level. The 4 hour is still bearish. You see what I was telling you? If the 4 hour shifts, it's bearish. Price has every right, like I told you. If it breaks, price has every right to even go from the same lower high and reject from that level before it sells. If it means if the direction was uh it has to sell. So that's why I wait for price to respect this retest and give me the engulfing to show me that even if price comes back at this zone, we are still up for sales. You see? So you can see right now price has even went up, and I just have to wait for it just for a break and retest and to go down. Yeah, until it reaches this point where I have to sell. If it doesn't do that, then I won't be selling. I won't be buying. But I just wanted to use this example so I can show you guys that even if price retests back at this OG level, we just don't sell immediately because you might experience things like this. Price uh is very much has every right in going all the way up to this zone here, up to this zone, as long as it's within this level. You see, so that's why you wait when it reaches our OG level and wait for further confirmation. So that's it for today, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.